Hello y'all, Queebs here. I'm pretty new to this, uploading videos onto YouTube, but I've been doing really well with the Go Battle League so far, so I figured why not give it a shot, let y'all see what I'm doing. I'm kind of running my own team. I mean, I have azumarill and skarmory on there, and those are going to be really common. I've run into so many azumarill. However, I feel like I should have seen more skarmory. Don't get me wrong, I've seen at least 10 people run it that I've come against, but I'm kind of surprised there's not more than that. Azumarill, probably 50% of my opponents have azumarill. I love azumarill. I just got mine. He's got good PvP IVs, so I'm definitely happy running it. I've been leading Melmetal. Melmetal's a freaking beast. He can spam those rock slides, which are going to cover Altaria, Tropius, basically any flyers. And also, Superpower is an incredible move. It's kind of a new move. Apparently people still don't even know it exists. I don't know, I feel like you should if you do PvP, but so many times I'll try to go for a shield bait with a rock slide, and they don't, I never get the shield, and I started realizing it's because people don't know the move exists, because then I'll just hit them with like 3 superpowers and their Registeel's done, and which is incredible because Registeel is pretty prominent in this meta. Also, it'll deal with Bastiodon too. I mean, Superpower it's a great move. It does harshly drop your attack and your defense when you use it. So the best method is to charge up. You can charge up to 2 at a time. So if you charge it up and then you fire both of them off, then get him out of there. Switch him out. You don't want to mess. He's already squishy. If you drop his defense, he's not going to be good for much. So, I mean, obviously if you're switch locked, that's going to kind of suck. I would say if you do get switch locked with a Melmetal, try to charge up a bunch of energy. Go for a rock slide. Hopefully get a shield if they still have shields. And then charge up to 2 superpowers and shoot them off back to back. Because after you've done 2 superpowers, your Melmetal's not gonna be worth much after that. I know a lot of people don't like the aspect of Go Battle League that people are running such similar teams. Like you're gonna run across a lot of Registeel, a lot of Defense Deoxys, a lot of Azumarill, a lot of Altaria, a lot of Skarmory, all these things. Like everybody has those. There's a reason why, though. You know what? If y'all want to whine about people not using spicy picks, you can suck it. I'm here to win, especially that Stardust. I mean, I've already won 120k Stardust just in a few days of doing this Go Battle League. It's incredible. So I got up to tier 9 a couple days ago. I guess 3 days after Go Battle League has been released. I am a level 39 player too, almost 40, so I didn't get it the first day. But I mean, I guess even that first day was pretty buggy, so I don't think I really got much of a late start or anything. But since I've been at 9, I've been doing really well. I've been winning I've been losing 1 out of every 10 battles I do. But still, man, I'm creeping up. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make 10. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know if it has to do with like the tier level that the people I battle. Like if they're lower tiers, if it doesn't accredit much, if I win, if it doesn't accredit much to my ranking, I don't know. However, most of the people I battle are around the same ranking as me. Some are like a 3100, like a little bit higher than me, and then some of them are lower. Now, to be a tier 9, you're supposed to be a rank at least 3000, and I've seen a couple people that are lower ranked than that. Like they are tier 9 and they're battling me at tier 9, but they're ranking number is like in the 2900s. The reason for that being that once you reach a tier, if you keep losing battles, your ranking's going to go down, but they're not going to knock you back to the previous tier. So, because I went and figured that out, Google searched it because I was trying to figure out what the hell, like how people were tier 9 and not even high enough rank. So anyways, that's what happens. I love Azumarill because as water, he's really his only real weakness. Well, I mean, electric too, but electric's not going to be super prominent, but his only real weakness is grass. But because of Ice Beam, he can really hold his own, so that's a good aspect of Azumarill. He's also really tanky, so their fast moves like the Vine Whip on Meganium is not going to do much. Oh, I love this match. Okay, so I went ahead and used the shield. I was kind of not sure if I wanted to use it or not, and I can't believe he got to another Frenzy Plant before I could get off that second Sky Attack. However, he was low enough that Azumarill had no problem just bubbling him out. So, like I was saying, Melmetal's my real hard lead. I love Melmetal. I've only come across 2 others so far in the 120 plus battles I've done so far in Go Battle League, and this is one of them. So, of course, I assumed he had superpower, so he charged up, and he went for his move right away, so I shielded. I'm not going to get hit with superpower. It's going to almost one-shot me, because, like I said, Melmetal's not the tankiest Pokemon. Now, he hit me with a Rock Slide, so I was going to hit him with a Rock Slide, and I took his shield. Okay, now, I didn't see, that was a perfect switch on his part. I didn't see what it was. I was going for that superpower, but damn, that hurt Lucario. I did not expect that. But, I mean, Lucario is weak to fighting, and he's pretty squishy. So, apparently, this guy didn't know I had superpower, because otherwise he wouldn't have swapped in Lucario. Or maybe he was expecting another rock. I don't know why I would have gotten another Rock Slide on his Melmetal, though. So, I don't know. Anyways, but this is why. I don't know if he knows about superpower. Thunderbolt's a great move. I mean, you can see there, it does a chunk to Azumarill. But superpower is much more relevant to the meta. Now, he just gave up when he swapped in his Azumarill there. I guess he already knew he was going to lose or something. I hate it when people do that. Don't give up. I mean, you'll see in one of these matches in the future, the one that I lose in this video out of the 10, I knew at a certain point, like halfway through, I knew I had lost. Oh, it was this one. It's this battle. Don't ever do this. Don't ever swap a Skarmory onto a Swampert. That was so stupid. I think in the moment I swapped him because I should have swapped Azumarill in, but I was scared of Sludge Wave, because Sludge Wave will basically one-shot Azumarill. However, though, you can use one shield for the Azumarill, that's fine. And it takes a long time for him to get to Sludge Wave. By the time he can get to Sludge Wave, you can almost have off 2 Ice Beams. And you're definitely going to get off 3 Ice Beams before he gets to a second Sludge Wave. So if you can use that shield, I mean, obviously depending on shield baiting, he might charge up a Sludge Wave and then hit you with a Hydro Cannon and try to take a shield. I don't know, but still, it was such a bad... That's why I lost this match, because he even had Earthquake. Of course, I didn't know that before, but I should have swapped in Azumarill, because Skarmory just can't take all those Hydro Cannons. They spam so incredibly fast. Because now he swaps in friggin' Registeel. And my only answer for Registeel on my team is my Melmetal. Azumarill can take him at full health and get off a couple Hydro Pumps, but I think what was mine already in the yellow. So I already, at this point, I already knew. As soon as I saw the Registeel, I knew I was going to lose this match. But, oh, I'm sorry, Azumarill is full health. But still, there's still no chance of me getting this. Because he still has a third Pokemon in the back. I didn't know what it was yet. I mean, we're about to see that it is Altaria, which normally is a positive matchup, but it's such low health that I am now by the time I take out. Now, I could have, if I hadn't, I was trying to hit that Hydro Pump before he got to that Flash Cannon. I might have made a difference if I had, after he had hit me with that last Flash Cannon, if I had charged some more before going for that Hydro Pump. But I'd already hit it, so it was QSA. So, and he got charge priority. So I lost that one. That was my loss. That's fine. You lose some. I mean, you definitely don't want to lose them. You want to win as many as possible. I think, see what I mean by the ranking? It just barely creeped up. I only lost 1. And then this next set of 5, I'm pretty sure I win all 5, if I'm not mistaken. That's something I was on a roll. I was kind of pissed that I lost that last battle. So I went ahead and bought the next set, which I never do. I don't have money to spend on this game. But anyways, I did it there. So, on to the next 5. Let's see what happens here. Oh, this is interesting. Now, surprisingly enough, Electric poses a real threat to my team. So, if they hadn't... Okay, if they're going to swap this Pachirisu out, if they hadn't done that, I think they would have won. Because then they gave me switch advantage. And that's the only reason. I mean, they should have... I don't know. They should have just... Because you'll see the Rock Slide doesn't really do much to him. And see, yeah, that was bad. They could have won this round. Because, like I said, Electric poses a real threat to my team. They could have farmed me down. I wouldn't have had switch advantage. Yeah. Because then, too, I'm pretty sure I don't know exactly, but I'm pretty sure the Pachirisu would have beat out the Melmetal. So, because there's not really much Metacham can do to hurt Altaria. I mean, yeah, Altaria. No. Azumarill. But still, I mean, you can see it's farming him down. Here's the... I'm going to have to shield this because I got tons of energy. I don't want to waste all that energy. I'm real big on swapping out with energy. You'll see some of the rounds I do, I'll have, like, whichever Pokemon I have in the back, like the third one I switch into, is like farming down. The other two have charge moves ready to go. I love doing that because then, especially when you don't know what's in the back, the third Pokemon they have, like if you haven't seen it yet, it hasn't been revealed. If you have energy charge, all these charge moves ready to go, especially if you have good coverage in all your moves, then you know if your Pokemon gets killed, you know which one to swap in and fire off that charge move and destroy it. I love that. Alright, so Sableye good. I don't think he's good for Go Battle League, being that there's blind switches. I mean, blind teams. You don't know what they're going to run. He's great for countering things like Defense Deoxys, but you can't be certain that someone's going to run one. He's also good for countering Azumarill. Medicham. See what I mean by having energy charge? If you have energy charged and in your Pokemon that are in the back, then you can swap them in and go, hey. Alright, what's happening here? Positive lead for me. I can Rock Slide Skarmory out. But I like to charge up some energy first and see what they're going to do. They're going to friggin' waste their charge move on me. It's not going to do hardly anything. So, in here, this Rock Slide is going to take a nice little chunk, or they're going to shield it. See, they didn't shield it. So, and then I'm going to go for that second one, and they're probably going to shield. They don't shield. I don't know what they're thinking. Skarmory's a beast. You don't want him to go down to, like, his few counters. See, in here, this is what I mean by a little bit of lag there, but this is what I mean by Azumarill can hold his own even against the grasses. Vine Whip's not doing anything. Now, if it was a Razor Leaf, I would have a problem. I'd still be able to get off one Ice Beam. I think I could have shielded that. It could have gone either way, but I like having shield advantage. Honestly, I don't know why I did that. I should have swapped in Skarmory and farmed him. Energy farmed, because I don't really know why I did that, honestly. But I think I still win this one, so... Alright, so going for those double superpowers. You can see it does a nice little chunk, but since the superpower drops your attack and your defense, but mainly your attack, oh yeah, it's probably gonna hit me with a blizzard, which is gonna hurt. I mean, it takes 2 blizzards, and it takes a long time for them to charge. I should have shielded that. So I'm not gonna shield this. It's a mud bomb. It's not gonna do much. I should have shielded the first one. If I remember correctly, though, I think I still pull out of this one, even though I made a couple bad decisions. Like, I really don't know why I swapped in Melmetal on the Venusaur. It was kind of strange. I mean, I think maybe what I was thinking is that I needed a full health Skarmory to deal with Whiscash, I guess. I don't know. Because Melmetal can't take Whiscash at all. Those Mud Bombs, one Mud Bomb takes at least 2/3 of Melmetal's health. It's pretty ridiculous. But, oh yeah, okay, I took that one. That's why I love Skarmory. He can take a lot. Even that Blizzard that should have been... Blizzard's a really powerful move. It should have like done a lot. It only barely took half his health. That's why I friggin' love Skarmory. Alright, this is also a positive matchup for me. Somehow every time I get in a positive matchup like this, I'm pretty sure they don't ever know that I have superpower. Like, they don't remember that that's a possible move. I'm just going to let this go through. Melmetal can take a lot. That actually did more than I expected it to. Dark Pulse is a good move. I think I expected it to be a foul play, which honestly probably would have done a lot too. But see, like, they obviously don't know. And, oh, that was perfect. I thought I was too late on the switch. That was perfect. I pulled the perfect switch. Because you see that? They just wasted all that energy. It did nothing. And it's the dreaded mirror match. This is so tedious. I do not like this. Generally, I try to just keep energy charged and wait for the switch lock timer to go out and then swap something in to deal with it. So I can have... I love having a Hydro Pump charged on a Azumarill. That way, whenever it happens, I can swap them in, and it's a real good closing move. It's almost going to do like a serious amount of damage to everything, even things that resist it, because it's just such a powerful move. Alright, so I think right now I was hoping just take a shield, which I did. And I don't know why I shielded that. I probably should just let this go. Except, I mean, I can get to another one. This is interesting. I haven't really faced a Raikou before. He's really squishy. I don't ever use him in Great League. I know he's got some use, and Shadow Ball is a great move, but I guess they did just buff Volt Switch a little bit, because it used to be a really bad move. It's so slow, it doesn't really give you much energy, and I mean, it's one of those like heavy damage moves, like a charm. Low energy, heavy damage, really slow. I don't really like those moves. I like energy. I like using charge moves because it gives you a lot of diversity, because you can have different typings on your moves. If your Pokemon that you're using is focused around the fast move being a strong move, low energy, you're kind of limited. Like, it's only got its one purpose. Like Charm. Charm's a great move, but you're really only using that Pokemon for Charm. You're never going to get to the charge move. If you do, you're only going to get to one. And let's hope it's a good enough move to do something. And usually it's not. Alright. Positive matchup for me. Rock Slide will freaking destroy Tropius. And there's nothing Tropius can throw at me. I'm going to let this go through. It's probably going to be a Leaf Blade. It's a Leaf Blade. And this is, I was about ready to just pull the switch because I'm so used to someone swapping in a counter, like a fighter. If someone swaps in a fighter, you got to pull a switch quick. See, like, even there, they didn't know about Superpower, obviously. And I pulled a perfect switch there because Focus Blast is a lot more energy than Flash Cannon. So he wasted a bunch of energy, and it doesn't do much to Azumarill. It does less than Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon still is only neutral. Okay, so right there I charged a little bit of extra energy. Ice Beam's not effective, but I charged extra energy. I could have hit him with a Hydro Pump. It would have been a waste of energy because the Ice Beam can do it. And then that way I also had enough, because this is not a positive matchup. But having that extra energy really helped me. And see, I'm so low health, there's no reason to try to keep him in there. I can farm energy with Skarmory too, which is awesome, because just like Melmetal, Tropius can't throw much at Skarmory. That's not going to do anything. So here's the dreaded Swampert, but I have shield advantage and energy advantage, so it's not going to be a problem, because 2 Sky attacks can deal with Swampert. So we'll fire this one off. I almost have a second one charged. I think probably a couple more wing attacks. Oh no, it's already ready to go. Look at that. So back to back. Took both his shields. Oh, a minute ago I said I had shield advantage. Apparently I didn't. We both had both shields. But now I have shield advantage. And see, I had that Melmetal in the back with energy. That way I can fire those charge moves back to back, took both shields, then throw in the Melmetal and hit that other charge move and take him out. Because like Pokemon like Swampert, they're a threat to my team. So I got to get them out. I got to knock them out. So being able to hit them with 3 charge moves in a row like that, that's the only way to deal with them. Again, another positive lead. And again, they swap in. It's a mistake. Don't swap that in. I mean, I guess if you can land a Focus Blast, you're going to friggin' one-shot me. Now, I should have known this was... Oh, no, it was a Focus Blast. I thought it was a Flash Cannon. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to probably go for back-to-back here. They're probably going to use a shield, and they don't. Why do they not use a shield? I don't know. I guess they still don't know about this move, apparently. All right. And I could have charged up a little bit more energy before swapping Azumarill in. Probably would have been a better move. But we'll still manage. I'd say that's the most important thing with these battles, is to not make quick decisions. Like, you got to be... Those little things make a big difference, like not swapping things right out. Because Lock-On's not going to do anything. It's a very, very low damage move. So, I'm going to shield this. I mean, it wouldn't have been a problem anyways, because I had Melmetal in the back. Could have dealt with him. But I was already at an Ice Beam, so might as well shield. And honestly, I haven't done too bad. I tried to pull the switch there. I mean, I don't really know why. It's not really necessary. It actually probably was better to just let Azumarill take that energy. This is going to probably one-shot. Not quite. Because, like I said, Melmetal is not very tanky. Now I'm going to go for Superpower just for neutral damage. The Rock Slide would have been resisted. And 100 Cannon is not going to do it. I got this round. Go for that Sky Attack. And I don't even need to charge it up because I know it's going to do it. Woo! Thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you love the video. Also, if you happen to be one of the people I battled, leave a comment below. That'd be pretty cool. Also, any comments of how I can do better in the future would be awesome. Thanks, guys.